Oh, hello. This, just Lighthouses of Scotland Volume 1. Yes, my first zine that I've stuck out. If you'd like to purchase this, or a calendar, depending if there's any left, or prints that I capture on my adventures, you can head over to my Ko-fi page and click on the Shop tab. Link is down in the description section. But anyway, I digress. Back to the incident that's just happened at the beach. I was setting up on that rocky outcrop to get my walking away shot that I always like to get, picking up my bag and away we go, and set the camera I use for doing my video recording up, had a look at the tripod and went, that leg's pretty close to the edge, and then just totally ignored it. Went, done my walking away, turned back round, camera gone. So, funnily enough, with the wind and the waves crashing, it fell off the rock into the water and is gone. So, I mean, the waves are like rattling about like nobody's business, and the wind's going. The camera's not even weather sealed, so it is without a doubt trashed. But if I can at least get the SD card out and salvage the footage, if you're watching this video, probably a step for a hint on whether I'm successful or not. And I wouldn't mind getting the tripod back, but I imagine the salt water's probably going to get to that pretty quick as well. So tide has been coming in, so I'm going to need to wait for it to at least go back to where it was when I lost the camera, which is 6 hours from now, thereabouts. So there's not much more I can do apart from go park up somewhere, get something to eat, and maybe try a bit of a nap, because it's going to be about 1-2 in the morning before that tide's at a suitable level again. So fingers crossed, eh?